When we are being faced with difficult situations at work, I believe anyone appreciates help, but what happens when this help is simply not helpful? How do we push back in a professional way when we are being challenged? Hi everyone, this is Zuzana from coachzuzana.com, and in this week's video I wanted to give you practical tips on what to say when someone is challenging you and suggesting something that's simply not helpful at all. Let's look at quite common work scenario. You're extremely good at your job, you know what you're doing and what you're talking about, and you're simply facing a difficult situation. You thought about solutions for many times and you came up with something, but for one reason or the other, either your colleagues or your superiors, they might not be aligned with the solution you came up with. So what happens is that you are going to go perhaps to a meeting and there will be someone who is perhaps less experienced than you are going to give you a suggestion, and you know it just simply won't work. So now even thinking about that makes my blood pressure slightly rise, and you might be thinking about, why they're wasting my time? I don't agree with this, like this simply won't work. So what I'm about to say might not be very much what you like to hear, but if you want to appear credible, the first thing you need to do is you have to listen. So you have to come to a meeting with an open mind. You have to give a person a chance to explain what they have to say. So just listen and ask clarifying questions, especially if that person is not as experienced as you are in the topic of the discussion. So remember, you want to do it in a calm manner, and I know it will be hard because I would be boiling inside myself, but you need to do this. And also another thing that you need to do, you need to actually appear like you are interested, even though you perhaps are not, but you just try and appear that you're genuinely interested in the solution the person has to offer, because you know what? Maybe that solution will be actually, something to think about. And again, I want to emphasize, you have to come to the meeting with an open mind, and this will only drive you further, and you can even be surprised. And now to the juicy part. So what do you actually say when you are being challenged? First thing that you need to remember is you have to approach the situation from a positive angle. So you have to say what the situation did do as opposed to what it did not do. So instead of saying this has never worked, you can say this has proven to work with challenges, and then explain what the challenges were. Or you can say this has proven to deliver inconsistent results, and then explain your point of view and story about how it actually happened. I get that you might just be thinking this is a waste of your time, and I hear you. I've been there so many times before, you have no idea. So I totally feel your pain, but trust me, this is the right approach to take, especially if you want to appear credible and if you ever want to progress in your career and become senior. So how to communicate if you feel like something is a waste of your time and you don't appreciate your time being wasted? So well, instead of saying, I don't want to waste my time, you can come to a meeting and announce that you want this meeting to be an efficient use of everyone's time. Again, you are framing the situation positively, and it looks like you have a genuine interest in come up with the best solutions for everyone. I really hope you guys, this video has helped you on how to push back on any areas that you're being challenged at work. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon if you want to get notification about when the next video is up. And as always, be kind, stay positive, and I'll see you next time. Bye!